these two will be there. But for the moment, their eyes are set on winning the bowl. But they've got to get through this bowl semi-final first. Kenya first in possession. And Victor Oduor feeds on to Kayangi. All about whether they'll get the early break or the early mistake. Referee plays advantage from that little knock-on. Fed wide by Albaladejo. He's had an impressive tournament. Youngster related to the great Monsieur Le Drop, Pierre Albaladejo from Dax. And his young relative Paul, also from the Dax club, has been quite a find for Thierry Janacek, the coach. Well, perfect start for France. And that just shows how an early error can be punished. Just as I was saying to the USA coach just now, Al Caravalli, when USA played New Zealand, 3 mistakes in the first 3 minutes gave New Zealand 3 tries, and at that point you're really struggling. Nice sharp inside break for Albaladejo, 7 points to 0. All about keeping the ball in hand, not making the unforced errors especially. Sometimes you can question what is there such a thing as unforced error? There's always pressure on the player in the place like this, but there again you see it's that little turnover ball that results from the knock-on, and advantage to France again. This guy's been impressive, Nicolas Brandel, built like a prop forward, plays prop forward here and is very powerful and hard to pull back. Eddie Labat, France ruling the roost here, appropriately I suppose, for the Cockerels. Once more Albaladejo. And the penalty. Got to stay on your feet, quickly taken. Labat, James Balambu from Fiji, by the way, the referee. Kombazu goes for the corner, he reaches and gets there. And grounds it eventually, or not? Held up. Held up, in fact. Well, brave last-ditch defence that was by Kenya. Thomas Kombazu, and they'll have a scrummage. Well, he did well there. I think it was Injera. Yes, it is. Got underneath him. Denied him the downward pressure behind the line. But still their scrummage. And they come again. Nicely done once more. Well, Albaladejo really has shown tremendous gift of agility and can step either way, long stride and cutting right through the heart of the Kenyan defence for the second time in 2 minutes. Adds the conversion points, and France perhaps ruining their earlier performances. That's beautifully done. Kenya yet to get out of there in half. Fed wide from Lavin Asengo. Nice handoff. Now he's got pace. Needs someone with him, really, or does he? Injera now. And they'll not catch him. Collins Injera, brother of the captain, Humphrey Kayangi. And Injera on the scoreboard again. And just as it looked as though France was stretching away, back come Kenya, as they so often do, to delight their loyal band of supporters who seem to come to every tournament. Just that there are great Kenyan supporters every corner of the world. When it comes to rugby, you'll find them there. Beautifully balanced runner, and all that coaching has paid off. Kenya, who squeaked past Scotland earlier, 19 points to 15, have kept themselves right in the hunt, bidding for a place in the bowl final. Twice they've nearly gone the whole way in the cup competition, 2 semi-finals for Kenya, San Diego was memorable last year, and Adelaide the year before that. That was their first ever semi-final. They have got a new lease of life, and great work done by Benjamin Ayimba. Penalty chance, big hit. That was worked by Asengo, which sent the ball forward and gave Kenya the advantage here. Pressure on Gibson Weru. Brian Nyakuli, back for Gibson Weru. Sees a gap here, spreads it well. Man to his right, does Collins Injera know that? Almost high, not quite. 24-year-old Asengo to Otieno, still a young band, this 22-year-old, and here Nyakuli, he's 23. So a lot of years yet. Humphrey Kyangi, the captain. Pirouettes on the 22, the French 22. Good fight back here by Kenya after the early double blast. Now it's Asengo. Crowd seemingly as ever in support, and it's going to be the try for Victor Oduor. Relative veteran at 26 and in his 23rd tournament. So they're really right back in business. A conversion here would put them on terms. Not the fastest of the squad, but good placement. He knew where to be to exploit the overlap from the Mwamba club, like the captain Humphrey Kyangi and Lavin Asengo, Collins Injera and Otieno. Well represented, champion club several times over for Kenya. They have a very big sevens tournament at home, which captures the attention, and of course the success of the Kenyan side has really given a great boost to Kenyan rugby in general, and sevens hold a pride of place, just as it does in countries like Fiji and Samoa, and many of the emerging countries who take to sevens. That's a great kick. So, Lavin Asengo. And that is all square at 14-all. Last few seconds of the first half. Thierry Janacek, but at half-time, it's 14 apiece in Fiji, and setting a great example to many young people, as we've seen with others here.
Crouch, touch, pause, engage, hold.
Untidy. Press 2 with South Africa's Jason Jaffa. Probably, I think he's the youngest referee here. He's just 22 and
stay up.
making waves. Oh, it's an easy pop-up pass to Thomas Kombazu, the man from Clermont Auvergne, born and bred there and playing in their club. And this under-19 French international, now only 21, is doing a good captain's job here as France retake the lead. Well, once it came on that short side, it was good vision and an easy run in. Kenya, well, no chance of recapturing the glory of winning the plate last season here. They beat the USA in the plate final of George, 15 points to 14. And then fatigue sets in and legs get heavy. Fresh pair of legs comes on. Crucial points of the game, sped away by Carabignac. Now Labat and the switch. That's the best.
Stay up. That's fine.
Maxime Carabignac struggling to get it away. Just stuck in there. And in fact going forward off the French player. Or was it? Scrummage anyway to Kenya. Giboin joins in. And two props, Nicolas Brandel the other. Running out of time, last half minute for Kenya.